The next theory we'll cover is the job characteristics model. It is a contemporary theory of motivation that focuses specifically on employee motivation. This theory is extremely useful for managers because it helps identify why employees may lack motivation and what can be done to make their jobs more engaging and satisfying. In other words, it's about how the design of a job itself can increase or decrease motivation. According to the model, certain core job characteristics play a major role in motivating employees. For example, increasing the skill variety of a job can make it more stimulating and enjoyable. Remember when we discussed specialization in scientific management earlier in the course? Those approaches often made work repetitive, which can reduce motivation. The job characteristics model helps explain why we need some variety in what we do. Of course, too much variety might become overwhelming, but in general, a moderate level of variety enhances motivation. Other important characteristics include task identity and task significance. We are often more motivated when we feel that our work contributes to something meaningful. When we can see the whole piece of work we completed and understand how it makes a positive difference to others. The model also highlights the importance of autonomy, or having control over how we perform our tasks, and feedback or receiving information about how well we are doing. The last theory of motivation we'll discuss is goal-setting theory. According to this theory, specific and challenging goals, when accepted by individuals, lead to higher performance. Working toward a goal is itself a powerful source of motivation. However, for goals to truly motivate, they need to meet a few conditions. They should be specific. Clear goals eliminate ambiguity and provide direction. For example, telling employees to do your best or improve sales is vague. A better goal would be increase sales by 10% this quarter. They should be challenging but attainable. Goals that are too easy aren't motivating, and goals that seem impossible can discourage effort. They should be accepted. When employees participate in setting their own goals, they are more likely to commit to them. Commitment is key, and several factors influence it, such as whether the goal is self-set, publicly shared, or aligned with a person's values and personality. Another important factor is self-efficacy, or the belief in one's ability to accomplish a task. People with high self-efficacy stay motivated even when goals are difficult because they believe they can succeed. Those with low self-efficacy, however, may give up more easily or reduce their effort along the way. Now that we've covered the main theories of motivation, let's think about how managers can apply these ideas to keep employees motivated and improve performance. Here are 3 common managerial practices grounded in these theories. 1. Job rotation, moving employees from one role to another at regular intervals. This increases variety and learning opportunities, aligning with the job characteristics model and acquired needs theory. 2. Job enlargement, expanding the number of tasks an employee performs. This counters the monotony of specialization, making work more stimulating and meaningful. 3. Job enrichment, giving employees more control and decision-making power over how they perform their tasks. When people have autonomy, they tend to feel more motivated and responsible for outcomes. We've now explored some of the most influential motivation theories, from classic ideas to more contemporary ones. But remember, motivation remains a complex topic. We all set goals for ourselves, and yet we often struggle to stay committed to them.